Today's a big day.
Today's a big day.
Tell us what's going on.
So today is Boxo's first day out in the habitat, and it was a little tense, a little scary for him. It took about 45 minutes for him to come out. His mom was encouraging him. She was vocalizing towards him, grooming him, getting him to come further and further out. So it's a really big day because this is the first day a guest would be able to see him out in his habitat.
Beautiful. And how many days has this been in the making?
Oh gosh, how many years has this been in the making? It's been almost 2 years. We had to get his dad in. We had to go through the process of getting mom and dad together, and then there was pregnancy. So we've seen him since he was about a week in utero through his ultrasounds, and then he was born in late September. So there were all these milestones he needed to meet, like climbing up wood and deadfall, being able to navigate stairs, being able to swim. So it's been a long time.
I've noticed there's no water in the little fountain area. Is that because of the swimming?
So we did baby-proof the habitat, and although he has been in water, we still want to give more time for him to learn that skill. So it's just easy enough for us to kind of drain those pools, and he will gain that skill more and more. But he will definitely be in the water.
Beautiful. Now, last time there were tiger cubs here was 7 or 8 years ago,
Yep.
and it was the same mom, Sony, but a different dad.
Yes.
Malosi, if I remember the
Yep,
name right.
correct.
This is Conrad's cub.
This is Conrad's cub.
Now, obviously, that's part of like a species survival plan because
Yes.
Sumatran tigers are endangered. Can you tell us more about that?
So Sumatran tigers are critically endangered. If you look at the total of them around the world, both in captive care and in the wild, there's only around 600.
Wow.
Around 300 in the wild, so half and half. So it's really crucial for us to breed these animals, but also to have our guests see them, because what we need is people to take conservation action. We need people to help save these habitats, to help save these animals.
Beautiful. Now, in terms of the tigers, we have Boxo going on now. Are we working on more for the?
So everything with tigers seems to be a long process. So he's going to be with mom probably for 18 to 24 months.
Okay.
So mom is quite busy at this point. So we're just going to focus on that, but definitely through the species survival plan, we do plan on breeding more into the future. We just don't know when.
Beautiful.
I think it's so exciting for us because we've been caring for him for so long, and to see him to come out here and play, and to see his mom encouraging him the way she did, that was really amazing. That she is a great tiger mom. Yes, absolutely. She's trying to get him out to play with her, so she's going in. He actually came out and stalked her at one point. So definitely there's been some of that going on.
Now, you said it took about 45 minutes for him to come out, which we were all patiently waiting and watching. Sony was kind of exploring it, and there was a lot more enrichment and toys out, beckoning them all. But do you think that kind of made her examine the environment a little bit closer? Or
certainly she went and she checked things out. She checked out some of that baby proofing we had done. So she checked things out, and then I think there was also a point when she realized that the door was still open and he could come out, because she's been able to go out, but typically the door would close behind her. So that moment when she turned and saw the door open, it was really funny. You could see it on her face, like, oh, he can come out. And I think she was just very excited to be able to have him come out and play with her.
Hi, my name is Erica, and I'm a keeper here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Okay, so it's a big day here with the arrival of Bakso. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure, so today is Boxo's first day coming outside for guests to be able to see him. He is 4 months old now, and he will be coming out with his mom, Sony.
Beautiful. And how long has this been, how long have we been waiting for this to happen?
Probably since the day he was born. We've been really excited for him to be able to come out and for guests to be able to see him. But now he's big enough and strong enough to navigate the yard and to follow mom. So we're hoping for it to be a big day for him.
Now, when you say he's big enough and strong enough, can you elaborate on that?
Sure. So when tiger cubs are born with their eyes closed, and they're born immobile. So mom has to pick them up and carry them around everywhere. So now that he's older, he's able to get around on his own. He's able to climb and jump and run around. So he's a lot more able to come out with mom now.
And with the trek, he has a lot more to play with and enrichment and
Yes,
fun
so
like
we
that.
set up a lot of enrichment and fun stuff for him to smell and look at, and there's just going to be a lot of new stuff out here for him that he's not seen before. So we're hoping that he's going to be really excited and interested to see everything.
Now, in terms of like the grass and the plants and everything like that, has he been introduced to that kind of in a way already? Or?
Yes, so we have a smaller yard in the back that him and his mom have been going into just to prepare him for coming out here. So that's not going to be like totally new for him, but it's a much smaller yard, so this is going to be very large for him.
So, hi, I'm Courtney Cameron. I'm a behavioral husbandry zoological manager here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
In the layman's terms, can you explain what that is?
Yes, that's a great question. It's kind of a niche job. I work here supporting all of our training and enrichment programs, so helping empower our animals to participate in their own care and providing them opportunities to engage in natural behavior. What's going on today? So we're really excited today. Today is our Tiger Cub Boxo's first opportunity to enter our on-show habitat. So we'll see what happens. It's very exciting. He can choose to come out. He could also choose not to come out. So
That's something you guys have been saying all morning too. It's like if he wants to come out. So are we hopeful that he's going to explore based on his personality?
So I'm really hopeful that he will explore. I will also tell you, I was here actually 7 years ago when we had our first litter of Sumatran Tiger cubs, and his personality is a lot different than those two. So he's very rambunctious and adventurous once he gets going, but he maybe needs a chance to sort of like test the water and see how he feels. So your guess is as good as mine. That's the beauty of working with animals. They get to choose. So he gets to choose to or not.
So let's take it back 7 years ago.
Yeah.
When those first two were introduced into the jungle trek here.
Yeah.
How quickly did they come explore?
So they came out, I want to say it was fairly quickly, and they did a lot of exploring around this space. I mean, you can see our tiger habitat's really complex and beautiful. We're really lucky. So there's lots of little places for them to sort of go check out. So those two did a lot of exploring. So maybe Boxo
Because
will do the
Boxo,
same.
if I'm mistaken, correct me, it has the same mother.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. This is Sony's second litter. So yeah, same mom. So he does have that spunky energy. It just takes him a second to get there, if that makes sense.
Now, with Boxo, how closely have you been involved?
So when I was with the last two tiger cubs, I was part of the animal care team. So I was working directly with Sony and the kiddos. Now, sort of as I've grown here, my job is a little bit different. So I'm not as much a part of the day-to-day, but I do still get to come down and support the team in taking care of Sony and Boxo. So it's just a different viewpoint on the situation.
But
if
you're
that
here
makes
for the
sense.
big day today.
Yeah,
So
they let me come out for this. No, I'm just kidding.